How's it going, everyone? My name is Aiden. Welcome back. Today's day 357 to post back on this channel. Back in the journey once again. Hope you all are having such a good Wednesday today and another day in the week. Of course, we are back 2 more days until the weekend. So let's keep on pushing through and keep on chugging along. But with that being said, today's message that I want to talk about is be the proof that pain can lead to purpose. But before we get into today's message, let's talk about the day real quick. It is Christmas Eve. Hopefully, you all have had such a beautiful Christmas Eve. Um, I just had a family party not too long ago. I got midnight mass tonight, and I had work today, so not really exciting. Starting to lose the love for Christmas Eve, which I really don't like, but you know, I'm just growing up, and yeah, let's just get back into today's message. Be the proof that pain can lead to purpose. People go through so much all the time. I bet you might have gone through something yourself. I've gone through something myself. I feel like at one point we all have an era where we just go through pretty rough times. And I feel like while we're going through a rough time, the first question that we ask ourselves is, what is my purpose? What is my worth? I feel like as you go through more and more stuff, things get more stressful, you're more anxious, you're more depressed, you're just not feeling like that go lucky, happy you. You start to lose your worth. You start to lose, the feeling of what it's like, to be seen, to be heard. And, you kind of lose that grip on what reality is really like. You're kind of in this world where it's just everything is so gloomy, you know, it's cloudy, it's not fair. But I think there's a good side to all of this. It builds character for yourself. As you go through life and you really try to understand yourself, you know, going to be a part of you that's going to want to be determined no matter what. You turn that pain into gain. You turn that pain into purpose. You turn that pain into something that nobody's ever seen before. And that's what makes you different from everybody else. The fact that you decide to get up from the bottom of the hill or the bottom of that hole that you're dug, you're deep down in, you don't know what to do, and you figure how to get your way back up. You figure how to get your way out. That builds character. That builds determination, and that builds a discipline. Not a lot of people can follow that. But if you're able to dig yourself out of a hole from being at the bottom of it, you can do it again and again and again and again. You can just keep on going. Your story is power. The story that you are building for yourself right now, I bet, is so legendary, you know? And man, be proud of how far you've came. That's the biggest thing about it. Sure, you might be climbing one of the toughest mountains in the world, but sometimes when you're taking that rest, look back. Look back at all these achievements that you did. And you think to yourself, man, like I did that. That was me. And now you're building reasons on how somebody who could be at the bottom can build that pain and make it a purpose. Make you know that you're worthy. Make it know that you have purpose in this world. Make it known that no matter what you go through, you try to make yourself successful. And I feel like a lot of people struggle with that. In this world, people fall, they get into bad habits, they do stupid things, they make mistakes, they dwell on their past, but sometimes the best way to move about life is to just go forward. Is to just go forward. And yet again, be proud of yourself. Be proud of everything that you've done. And of course, you are now building yourself a million reasons why all the pain that you go through is so worthy, because you're building it into reasons, into purposes, into, ways to think about how your story is so powerful and how it's so inspiring for other people to listen to think about. So understand that you can be living proof of how to make pain into living and successful purpose. At the end of the day, everything's going to work out just fine. But man, if you're at the bottom of the barrel, just keep yourself going. Keep digging up. You will find a way out. That light is waiting for you. And with that being said, guys, I hope you all have such a great rest of Christmas Eve or just your evening. And remember to take care of yourself. Use every matter, and I will see you all tomorrow. Take care.